Hello, this is a YouTube video that I'm doing so we can road test maybe some lecture material this way. And this particular video is really on the paper, but I wanted to start with a little bit on the test. So here is a sample of the Scantron sheet that you will see on the test. We will give you this sheet and pencils. On the far right, you can see that you're going to fill in 40 multiple choice questions, and then there'll be a few extra credits. So they'd be 41 through, I think, 44. Then on your actual test, there will be room to write the essay that you will write. Now, there's four boxes here that I've circled. The first is the ID number over on the left-hand side. So this would be your uh, N number without the N in front. So just put your number there. The next is test form, A, B, C, or D. I believe it's A, but I will check on that for you. And then you put in your last name and first name. Now, I'll also need you to write your name on the test as well for the essay part so I can keep track of it. All right, so that's a little bit on test one. Let us move on. So, how to write a paper? Well, first you're going to reread. Writing an issue paper always helps to read the directions first. Then second, go to the Taking Sides book and decide which reading you want to use. Remember that in one of the three submissions, you're going to have to use one of the big four that I've chosen here, either in version 19 or 20. Now, if you see a reading in 19 that you like and you have the book for 20, you can just Xerox that out and use it if you like. The next step would be to visit Christie in the library, read over this library guide. It's very helpful, and use Christie to help you find the appropriate sources. Jason, around the corner from Christie, also was helpful as a writing consultant. Then I would sit down in my favorite word processor. Here I am in Word, SSC 120 Paper 1, M. Thompson, the right to bear arms, and I'm writing away. So you want to write the paper kind of independent of the submission. Now, you're going to enter the Sakai class, and this is the student view. So it will be exactly as you see it. And on the menu bar on the left, you see the assignments. You click on that. Next, you click on Issue Essay Number 1. Obviously, there'll be a 2 and a 3. You will open up that box, and here it is. This is an assignment that's in progress. It's due September 18th at 10 o'clock. I will not accept any after a certain time, and there'll be a late penalty if you submit after that time. Notice the writing paper handout is there for you as well. If you scroll down this box, you will see a place that you could put your paper in. Now note that VeriCite is going to be used, which means I'll be checking to see if any plagiarism is done. Now, if you want to submit it as an attachment, so you could submit it this way, go to the button at the bottom and hit submit, or you can choose an attachment, which is at the bottom. So you would say choose file. So here I am choosing my file. It's a dialog box, pretty standard stuff. And then I would hit the submit button at the bottom and it will make a submission. Notice it will tell you you have successfully submitted your work and it gives you a submission ID number. It says no submission text. I did not put any text in, but submitted attachments, January20.docx. So that lets you know that uh, it is submitted. Now, when the work is done and submitted, I will grade it as well as test one. So you would go down the menu bar to Gradebook and click on it. And here's the grade report for Michael Thompson. And I will put in some class participation points. The issue essay number 1, test 1 essay, test 1 extra credit, test 1 multiple choice, test 1 total. So you'll be able to see your grades. That'll happen a couple of days after the test. Probably the weekend of the 20th is when I'll do it. All right, that's all I've got. I hope this is helpful to you. It's also a precursor maybe I'll do a few lectures this way and saving us the time of going to class every time. We can use those as a writing day or an assignment day, whatever we want to do.